Hello and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. I'm Ivan. Now in the last episode we set up the red science. In this episode we're going to spend some red science. And we're also, what are we doing this episode? Let's see. So we want more in our mall. We need titanium, yes. So we need titanium, and to get that we need to go to a different planet. Let's look at them. So we either need to go here or here. So this one has titanium. It doesn't have silicon. So I think we're going to go to this one first, so we get both. It doesn't have that much silicon actually. This system is quite low on it. Oh well. So we'll start by doing that. Let's look at it. To travel, we need the drive engine 2. And to get that, we need the mecha core level 2. So let's start by getting those two. This is nice. We can queue it, even though we can't actually research it yet, because the previous one in the queue is this one. What else do we need? When we get to the new planet, we need titanium smelting. We also need to be able to smelt silicon. I think that's already learned. Yes. So let's queue this, and then let's do a bunch of upgrades, because we don't need anything else before we return to this planet. So let's get inventory capacity. Move speed is nice. Can we get even more? Yes. Can we get even more inventory capacity? No. So let's see. Yeah, queuing that. And we already have the veins utilization. That's the mining speed and efficiency. And I think that's it for now. We have a bunch of researches happening. The red science, which is over here, is glowing nicely and producing, and it's using all of our hydrogen. So lift off. No, we don't have the tech just yet, and we also need a bit more fuel. This is where I'm going to use this fuel actually, but let's bring a bunch of coal just in case it's needed. Let's see, a few more stacks there, and then let's get the things we need. So we need to power the new place. Let's do thermal mostly, maybe a bit of wind. I think the planet we were going to land on have bad wind energy ratio. Yes, it has a decent solar energy ratio, but we aren't making those yet because we don't have silicon. We have one though. I don't remember where we set it up, but I think we got one from learning the tech. There it is. So let's bring that actually and set it up on a planet that appreciates it more. Other than that, let's see, why do we have a bunch of engines here? I don't think we need that because we produce enough. So let's not do anything about it right now because we're doing something else. So we need a bunch of belts just in case. I don't know how far we have to travel the stuff. I want both the silicon smelting and the titanium smelting to be around the same location. Let's bring a few of these. Let's dump these. So we have 800 and 300, more than enough. Let's get a full stack of that as well. Full stack of storage. Let's see. So yeah, let's do that on everything actually. So if we pick a stack and put back the overflow, then we have a full stack. So that's a nice way to do that, like this. Plop and plop. Good. Good. All the things. This makes me happy that the mall is like a long corridor, because this was a very quick way to do it. We don't need these. We probably don't need these either. We don't need these, and we don't need these, which is good because we don't have any. Because inserter missing on the other side as well. No. So let's insert some glass here. Really? Just outside? Mm-hmm. That's quite typical. That's not... This isn't the location for it though, is it? No. Ah, it's fine. Clean enough, yeah. Clean enough. Now this spaghetti thing might be changed. Maybe this as well, I don't know. We'll see. So, do we feel ready to leave the planet? I think we do. So let's lift off. Flight mode, sail mode. Let's get some altitude so we break the atmosphere. So we don't get like dragged into the planet again. Let's see. And then we need to find where we're actually going. Here we go. We were supposed to go to, I think it was Corona Borealis. Number 1. Now, if you get a research pop-up while in space, it feels like you can't do anything about it, but you can release the mouse by clicking tab. Click. And then you can click tab again to lock it in. Oh, tab again? Yes. Good. Let's zoom in so we can see ourselves. And here we go. Now, as you can see, the fuel isn't efficient enough to get us to full speed. The full sail speed right now is 1,000 meters a second, but this is quick enough. 900 is decent. We want a tiny bit of energy left. So this is probably where we can at least burn one of these, like so. Because it recharges a tiny bit faster. So let's see if we can get into orbit on this planet, or maybe just crash into it. Oh, let's not overshoot like that. No! Oh, we don't have the energy to turn right now. So I guess we just need to struggle our way back. Come on. Okay, so this is why we wanted this fuel, I guess. Wow, we overshot and ended up at a different planet. Jeez. So, let's see. Let's slow down a bit. I don't know the best way to deal with this, to be honest, but when we have enough energy, it's not hard to turn, but now we're like drifting in space. So, let's not do that again. Let's see, did that work? It worked somewhat. So we need, come on. Oh. I've done this before by myself, and then the solution was to wait a bit and get enough fuel to turn. I wonder why it takes so much fuel to turn, but I guess it's part of like the physics of the game. The thing now though is that if I can't turn enough, let's see, then I will like overshoot again. So let's wait for a quick second. While we wait, let's look at our science, and also let's discuss silicon, because I learned that silicon and silicone are two completely different things, and this isn't something I knew. So because of translation, I didn't know silicon was an element. It is an element. It's element number 14, I believe, and it's basically rock, almost. Most of the Earth's crust is silicon. It is the most popular, the element we have the most of, second most of, other than oxygen. So that's that, and silicone is like oily, rubbery stuff. So completely different properties, but there is silicon in silicone, just to make it a bit more confusing, and I'm sure that's where the name comes from. So story time over. Let's find out where we want to be, where we want to build our things. So here we have silicon and titanium and coal. Oh, that's nice. So let's go to the North Pole. That would be here. Clicking B to see the grid. And then this way. Sounds good. Let's see. And we have burned all our good fuel now. So we don't have anything left of that. But that's fine, because when we go back home, I'll make sure to not mess up the landing. I'll fly straight into the planet instead of trying to go into orbit. So silicon, titanium, titanium, silicon and coal. Let's start with the coal actually, because power is useful. Oh, and while we're here, we can do the funny thing of putting the solar panel just for the fun of it. We can put it on the North Pole. And we are in polar night right now. That means the planet should be turned away from the sun, but it is actually getting some power anyway. So let's look at the rotation of this planet. It is turned away from the sun. This pole is in the sun. So because the planet's axial inclination is very low, it should always be able to get some sun, hopefully. So that will be like a steady power supply. Let's see. Let's remove it a bit from the vanes so we don't have to move it when we place the miners. Let's fly over here to the coal. Let's see. Doesn't have to be very... Ooh, there. So, placing the power plants. Oh, and we got more move speed. That's great. Did we remember to get the titanium smelting? Yes, good. So from here, I guess let's remove those. We need to set up the mining and the smelt. No, just the mining. Let's see. So if we go here and rotate a bit, let's see. There, that's good. Let's do something similar on this side. Can we get? I guess 5 is enough. Yeah. Let's see. There. Good. So, and then we bring the belts this way, I think, if this can connect. Connect, yes. And that means we can put the power plants all over the place, I guess. Maybe we even, if we bring the belt here, we don't need that many. So let's make a belt. Now this is a weird one because this is going to misalign. This is going to misalign the power plants. Let's do it and see how it works. I don't think I've done that before, but this not being an array that has an output, that's completely fine. Let's see. 4. That wasn't that misaligned. Okay, so apparently it's not exactly on this edge, but if you bring belts down here, no, oh, down here, yeah, this one is misaligned, but this one isn't. Oh, but this one is. And this one is. Okay, enough clicking the buttons. Let's see. So we go here then. I think 8 should be enough. So that should give us enough power to power the whole mining operation. This, and of course the awesome solar panel we have on the pole that is 130% efficiency, and also very expensive because we had to place a couple of extra poles, but that's fine. And plop. So that's one part. The next part, probably silicon. Yeah. I wonder what the crust of our current planet is made of if it's not silicon. Maybe it is, but we can't mine it for some reason, or this is more pure, so it's more efficient. I don't know the lore reasons here. Let's just make sure we target all of these. And then to make them mine evenly, do we care? Yeah, let's care. One splitter so that all of the miners will have some of their product used. So that would be here, this one. Here. And then we go here. Yeah, that's nice. That's also right on the edge. I hope I can place the smelters right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's check actually. They use 2 silicon ore every 2 seconds, which means 1 a second. So this is a full belt in, half belt out. So it's actually possible to double it up, but then we need a faster belt in. But we don't need that now. We actually don't need this much. And a box. And all the inserters after building the belt. So this is maybe something that people will request, and that's some sort of copy-paste or blueprinting for the inserters. Because right now, if you make a very big array, especially if you make them with like oil refineries or chemical plants with many things in, or possibly several things out, it takes a while. So far I don't mind, because I kind of like I don't know, it's almost meditative to know what you're going to place and just walk around placing it. But I see how people want that. I also don't know how that's going to work, blueprints, with the longitude and latitude and words and blueprints. That might be confusing, or they might not be usable everywhere. That would be awkward and bad. So we need power poles for these. Can we place one that gets all of them? Maybe. Yes, we could. So let's get the belts, and then we start the titanium. Now, with one... I don't think we need much silicon, to be honest. Silicon, sorry. That's going to be confusing for a very long time. Learning new stuff. At my age, it takes a while. What was I saying? Oh yes, we aren't going to use too much silicon, but we are going to use titanium. So this is why we just fill the chests, because then we can fly back to this planet and fill our inventory with it, and then fly back home. We need let's see. Yeah, that's a good fit. We need titanium stuff for oh, I don't like that. for the next research. How about that? Need to make it in the other direction though. There we go. And then, do we care about the balance on these? Nah. One for each. One balanced and one not. So 1, 2, is this the same? It's 2 in, 1 out, yes. So it's going to be half belt out. Let's set the recipe first this time. And then copy paste. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I don't think we mine 6 a second anyway, do we? I don't know. And then we put this in a chest as well. Oh, not in the storage tank. Titanium plates are not liquids. You heard it here first. So, here we go, and then inserters in and out on all of them. Boom, double click, boom, boom, double click, boom. And then we need to connect the power. Yeah, this one is close enough to the big pole. Really? We can't. Oh, maybe we can do it on this side. Yeah. I wanted it to cover all of them and also connect to the one down here. Oh, smelting is happening. This is nice. Now, when you do this at home, set up the titanium first, because then, after setting up the rest, or after setting up the silicon, you can loot a box and bring a bunch of titanium home with you. And it would be better to have a bunch of titanium than this bunch of silicon, but it's fine. We're going to set up everything, I think, and then we're going to bring a box. So, oh, this is our home. Right, do we have fuel? Yes. Are we happy? Yes, very happy. Good. Happy is a criterion to go into space, I believe. So, let's fly. Okay. Let's leave a tiny bit of fuel this time. So now that we have set up those two materials, we should start researching the stuff we want in the mall. Oh, not that one. We need the parts first. Oh, oh, jeez, that's difficult. Let's not miss now. Sitting in the science menu and then missing our planet would be bad. Okay. Oh, and we landed by the science. Hooray. Science is happening. And yeah, it's a fitting amount, I guess. All of these are working at full speed right now. So, let's see. Yeah, this is the part we need for, now we can do the science. For the belts, Mark II, and the sorter Mark III. This also gives us the technology for storage Mark II, but that's one of the items I really don't like to use because it's 5x3 instead of 3x3, like this box is 3x3, and these boxes are stackable. And also, I don't think I've ever seen a place where I want more than 30 stacks of something, so I don't see a use for the big boxes yet. Maybe for personal storage, dumping inventory into a big box and then flying off to a new planet to obtain, say, titanium. So, part unlocked. This is a part we need here and here. So I guess we can make a belt for it. Here. Oh, but this means this needs to move. So let's make a personal storage box that isn't as big as we want it to be, apparently, because now I want a big box for personal storage. This was rough. I talked myself into wanting one of them. So, yeah, that's good. Let's see. And this thing probably needs to be in a box somewhere as well. So let's move it out here where it won't be in the way. There we go. Should probably... let's look into it. So if we want this here, let's see. Do we want it as a third belt? I don't exactly know how to do this, but let's look at what we need. We need motors and the copper magnetic squigglies things. Coils, that's the word, coil. So how about this being the third belt? Is that even doable? Possibly not. I do want to move some stuff. Let's see. Oh, we can, yeah, I know what we can do. So gears and motors, sure. Fine. So if we remove the gear belt, like so, and then we remove this, and then I completely forgot what we're doing. Oh yes, so if the gear belt is going here, let's see, here probably, then we can have motors going here. Oh, but then how can we have the last one? Maybe if we... Yeah, those can go up probably, and then back down. So... let's see. So if this is the motor thing, the gears can be moved. They can be moved here, I think. The motors can be down here. Oh, I like it. Yeah, this is a good plan. So let's start plopping down machines. We need gears. Let's remove this. So a gear. I think one smelter is actually enough for a gear. 1 every 1 second. Yes. So this can actually be here. 2, 3, and 4. That looks good as well. So that means we have gears again now. Let's finish it actually to see how it looks. This is, do we have time for this? Yeah, we have time for this. I really wanted to get the belts and the stuff moving. So I guess in the next episode we might start science. So let's start working the red science towards yellow science. I think that might be a stretch, but oh well. Where's the other part? Let's see. Matrix. Oh, it would be nice with this as well. Let's see what we need. So this is needed for the next science because it's needed for this, and then we need to find the diamonds, and those are made from coal. This looks a bit like it, so let's queue that as well. So if we get all of these sciences, we can set up yellow science. That would be nice. But first we need gears. gears. And then we need... oh no. This isn't correct. The gears were going to be this belt. Good. So, machine all the way here. How many do we need? We need 4. But to get the stuff here, let's see. I'm not sure if we can get the belt over, can we? If we have a machine, say here, then out, because we probably want 2 machines, and then belt goes up. Ah, it can. That's nice. So either, let's see, either we want it to go down here as floor 2, maybe. Let's see if that's doable. And then down. Do we like that? Do we care? It looks nice. Is it hard to split off from? I don't know. Okay, so let's make it like that and see if we like it. But we also need to align the machines. So let's start with the engine makers. The first engine maker can probably be at the very corner here. So we, if we can import, I'm going to check if this corner accepts an inserter. It does, good, because then we can output here. Okay, this means we might, let's see, 1, 2, we need at least 4. Because auto-saving, okay, froze for a bit while auto-saving. So these make 1 motor every 2 seconds. This makes an electromagnetic turbine every 2 seconds, but it requires 2 motors. So 4 of these to 2 of the others. Not that ratios are that important for them all, but hey. But if we... Does that actually align completely? If it does, then this is going to look nice when it's done, I think. Let's see. Belt 1, 2. This is the out belts, and then we need to go up here, and then down here. So we don't have to do the corner and follow along. We can just have one of those. Let's see if we can do out and out. Wait, this is wrong, I think. So out from this machine here, out from this machine here. Nice. So copy, paste, and then power. Power can be between, so we don't have to sort it yet. I'm going to do that after. So these need the squiggly bloops. I keep missing that word. It's not a squiggly bloop. It is a coil. I guess a coil is sort of squiggly, but not like spaghetti, but more like something else that's squiggly. Yeah, all the words are missing. Anyway, it's a coil. Well, more like a coil. I guess a coil is a very good word to actually use, because that's actually the name of it. So here we go, and you output there and there. Good. And you have all the inputs. Now you need... Oh no. Oh. No. No. Oh, that doesn't work though. Why? Can it output? No. So why can it do it from this? Oh, that's only 2. So do we need to do this? I'm okay with that, to be honest. I'm okay with that. Yeah. Completely okay with that. Not completely, but I'm going to pretend I am. No, it's fine. It's completely fine. Let's see. So we need power for this now. This is a nice place for a power pole. It fits the whole thing. We'll bend the turn. And then here, I guess. I like the between poles because they don't really take any space. So gears are being made, motors aren't being made. That's oh, they need iron as well. It's not just the coils, that's a word, coil. Good. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that means even if these eat all the motors they can, numbing them down, we will get extras if this machine gets gear. If all of them gets gear. We only set up this one because it was interesting with the corner there. So here we go. So now a few motors will get by and we'll be happy even if we use a lot of the turbines as well. So that's good. So then let's upgrade our mall. We need belts and we need inserters. And again, I'm not doing buffer chests because I feel like it's very cheap to build in this game. So when I get to the new stage, I only use the next stage. That's the reason for that. I know it is quote unquote a waste of product if you actually don't need it. Yeah, I know it's a waste of product if you actually don't need it, but I don't want to fiddle around with, oh, did we need a Mark II here or a Mark III? I don't know. Well, let's decide on this. I don't want to do that kind of thought process every time I place an inserter. I just want to place one. So I'm going to make a few here right now of the blue ones because, let's see. There we go. Because I want this to be quick. And this. Then a box. That's not a box. This is a box. Oh, that reminds me of Crocodile Dundee, the old movie. That's not a knife. This is a knife. And then he holds up like a huge machete. It's when he's being robbed at the subway in New York, I think. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie in many, many years. Let's see. So belts in. I want that to be an upgraded one, actually. Belts in. These in and belts out. Yeah, that's fine. And this one, inserter out. Inserter need power. That needs power. That's fine. Let's see. The rest is fine. This is good. We actually are already at tier 3 sorter. I'll keep calling it inserter as, yeah. As I hope I remember to say that. When I say inserters, I mean the sorters. But I also guess that almost everyone who watches this played Factorio, where that item is called an inserter. It has a very similar functionality, at least. Now this is nice. This is actually overkill. So let's get rid of all of these as well. This is a temporary belt. That goes here. And there. And of course, a temporary big pole, so we can recharge the mech while here as well. Good. So, we have some of the science we need to make... Actually, let's remove this. We don't need this yet. That's the end. We need the gems instead. Just switching the order in case we start instantly in the next episode. But I think this is good. I don't think we need anything else yet, because we didn't do much science really. We are going to want to set up drones and logistic stations and stuff, but if you look at the materials, they need completely different materials than what we have in the mall already. The only thing that uses that complex materials are like new buildings, and I guess the belt uses some of them. Yeah, those are quite complex, and I'm getting to points where I don't really know how to do it, so there might be a lot more like struggling from now on, but struggling in these games, that's fun. So belts are done. Let's do this. Let's upgrade our belts as well. Cheat a bit. There we go, and there we go. This means inserters. This is the new ones. This is the old ones. This is the new ones. And then we can place the old ones. Good. So all the belts are being upgraded to Mark II. All the inserters, sorters, sorter. That's a difficult word as well. Sorter. Yes. Anyway, sorry about that. It is time. I think I completed everything I set out to do. I do have a chest of titanium and a chest of silicon on a different planet now, and also a tiny bit of titanium in inventory, which means did we get the fuel? I don't think we got the tech, but before we leave, there, hydrogen fuel. We have a bit of titanium, so we can maybe use that for fuel. So let's add that to the end of the queue. Okay then. Okay then, upgraded mall. I like the design of this, and I like the design of the smelting array, so I think I'm decently happy. There might be some small changes. Again, I keep looking at this thing and I'm not sure if I approve. Then again, it's water here, so who cares if there are belts going over the water. There is a slight change I want to do with the stone as well, and that's import stone from the top, so we don't have to use inserters to bring the stone over. But before we do that, as the last thing we do this episode, we upgrade this so we actually get a decent amount of stone. That should double up our stone, I think. Yeah. Good, good. So, thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the spaghetti. Bye bye.